Greetings, YouTube. It's the Truth Will Rise. I'm back with a quick video here. Just had to give my take on a few things that are constantly here, all too much, sadly, amongst our people. And this is kind of a message out to parents. You know, I'm not a parent yet. I don't have children. And so, but I do understand, as a parent, um, I have younger siblings and everything. You do have certain aspirations for them, and you want to see them achieve, all that they want and all that they can, and to do as well as they can. Now, with that being said, we cannot limit the scope of what is perceived as success. And what I mean by that is all too many times you hear, you know, parents discussing what their children will do long term, only in terms of two areas, and a lot of you already know what I'm going to say: athletics, entertainment. Okay, and first of all, if you've watched, and I'm not talking about my videos, but the myriads of videos out there, on YouTube or even Google Video or places like LennonHunterFilms.com or the OccultNetwork.com and all of these places, you know that the entertainment industry is disgusting, it's perverted, and all of those things, and you have to do certain things to really, really make it in that field. Things that no parent should really wish on their child. Um, with that being said, you can, go out and be an entertainer, but, unless you play ball, so to speak, your success will more than likely be very controlled. And on the athletic front, you have basically a better chance of being kidnapped by aliens, winning the lottery, and being struck by lightning multiple times. I mean, I don't have the stats in front of me, but it's just astronomical of who makes it to these professional sports. And instead of hearing, you don't really hear, I hope one day child is an entrepreneur or you know, uh, I don't know, a scientist. This may sound weird, an explorer, an astronaut. Even though, even a politician, even though they're all fakes, phonies, frauds, and actors, but yet still all of these things um, that musicians, any of these things. Um, rather than just, defining it in terms of sports, because we are capable of doing so much more. And it just kind of bothers me, that those are the first two that come to mind when, both of those careers are so fleeting, in terms of the longevity. They can be over before you know it, rather than, truly just not even putting limits on, or better yet, not even you defining what you like to see them do, letting them discover what they want to do on their own. I have things that I like to do. Played a little bit of ball and various other things, but I could care less if the children that I might have, if they don't want to do that, I could care less, and I'm not gonna go force it on them. If whatever they decide and whatever talents and acumens that they have, if that's what they want to do, I support them all the way. you know I want them to use their gifts and talents, whatever they may be, and what we have to do is to allow that to happen, and not only be focused on those two fields. Granted, particularly athletics, it can get you out of you know bad situations in terms of allowing people to get to college and who otherwise may not have that opportunity. Understanding that, and not taking anything away from that, but that can't be the be all end all in terms of what we want to our children to do, because it's so much more out there that we can do, and so much in terms of things that we may have to offer while we're here on planet Earth. And it's up to the older generation, the parents now, who should know better, in order for them not to do that. Okay, so yeah, that's just been on my mind, because I hear it so much and hear it all too often, in terms of those two things, and we are so much more than that, and we have to understand that if we are to really unlock our true potential as a people. So this is Truth Will Rise. I'm just going to go ahead and sign off and end my take on that. Hopefully someone takes it in the spirit in which it was intended, and hopefully this can help some people out as we kind of do what I can to elevate our thinking and our minds, and try to break out of some of those stereotypes that have been forced on us, and a lot of us buy into. So I'm going to go ahead again and sign off. Again, this is The Truth Will Rise. I appreciate everyone who's been watching the videos and commenting everything. I appreciate the support. Much respect to everyone who takes the time to view the vid, and wishing everybody much peace, much positivity, and many blessings. The truth will rise again, and I'm out.